Good morning, everybody. How are you today? I want to talk with you about why you're getting stuck and how you can use masculine and feminine energy to get you unstuck. So if we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Brooklyn, and getting stuck in private practice happens. It's really a thing. And even I get stuck in private practice, and I've been in it for over 25 years now. And one of the biggest problems that we have is not knowing what to do. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I felt stuck and I've been putting myself under pressure to try and complete a task or get something going, I've kind of chained myself to the computer and forced myself to sit down and get it done. And, I think I was running some kind of story, like you have to get this finished before you can go and play, or you've got to eat your veggies before you have your dessert. So I think that kind of programming maybe affected me somehow. I don't know. But regardless of the reasons for being stuck, I'm here today to show you, why it might be happening on an energetic level when we're talking about masculine and feminine or yin and yang energy, and what you can do. Okay, so yes, we all know what it feels like to be stuck. It's a sense of inertia in our heads. We know we want to be doing something, yet we maybe don't know how to do it, or we've got fears and beliefs that are coming up that are getting in the way, as we spoke about yesterday, with things like self-sabotage. So what do you do? Well, I think the first thing that you do is, the feminine is all about love. And so I think when you're feeling stuck and you put yourself under pressure and then you start panicking and all of those sorts of things happen, we then kind of move into aspects of the shadow masculine and the shadow feminine. So the way to get through that is to connect back with love. And a really simple way to do that is through, you could connect with your why, like you could connect with how you really want to help these people, how you really want to help your clients, why it's so important to you to get this task done. So connect with your why. That kind of shifts you out of that, thinking and that pressure. So we get you back to, why is this so important to you? And then the other thing too is to have a practice that allows you to connect with whatever verbiage you want to use. You might say your heart, your soul, your higher self, your higher consciousness, God energy, source, whatever it is. But you need a practice that's going to support you in getting back to that. So for me, one of the things I do is journal. I love it so much. My journaling has really progressed when I first started using this as a technique to develop that connection with my inner self or higher self, higher consciousness. I didn't really know what I was doing. I treated it like a journal from when I was 12 or something, and I was just writing things in like Dear Diary and then just a day dump. I didn't know how to journal, but there's a whole process for journaling, and journal prompts really helped me so much learn how to connect with myself and get into the flow. And now I write my own journal prompts as part of my journaling, and I respond to those, and that really restores my connection to soul and gets me unstuck. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, for the masculine, we need to return the masculine to a sense of purpose. So similar to the feminine with her why, your purpose is really, the direction that you're going in. Remember that masculine energy is about forward moving action, forward moving direction. It wants to be making progress, achieving, tracking, ticking things off, all of those sorts of things. So when it feels stuck and stagnant, it's kind of like, oh. So the way we get out of that is returning back to your purpose. And there are two other things that you can do to get unstuck in your masculine energy. The other thing is, so that was number one. The other thing, of course, is taking action. So even if you don't feel like you know what to do something. And here's why. Because when you take action, even uncertain action, even imperfect action, it's better than nothing. And action brings clarity. If you just sit there, in your head, thinking, you're not actually doing anything, right? So nothing's actually going to change. You're not any closer to getting the result that you want or the outcome that you want. But if you take some action, you can then sit back and evaluate it and say to yourself, oh, okay, this is what I could do better next time. This is the lesson I've learned here. Or actually, that went really well. You know, I'm glad I took that action. Action brings clarity. Clarity gets you unstuck because it puts you back on the path. So do something. If you're sitting there and you know you should write a blog post, or you should do your marketing, or you should do your social media post to help your private practice along, but you're stuck with it, I say, post something. What's the worst that's going to happen? Just post something, get it out there. And you know what? Tomorrow's a whole other day. Or look at that post and see how it goes, or look at that blog and see what the reaction is. And then think to yourself, how could I make this even better tomorrow? Or, oh, I know what that was missing. You know what I mean? Action brings clarity. So do something. That will definitely get you unstuck and get you, as I said, back on the right path. So for me, when I'm feeling stuck, a couple of things come up for me. Number one, I know I'm definitely not in flow, and I know that there's something wrong with my masculine energy, meaning my masculine's out of balance somewhere, because if my feminine starts spinning, so feminine energy spinning looks like, craziness, like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I've got so many projects on the go and none of them are finished, and I'm equally passionate about all areas of therapy, and I'm equally passionate about helping everybody in the world from all ages. You're spinning. All that stuff's going to keep you stuck. You need that masculine plan behind you, because that's going to create the foundation that the feminine energy needs to feel safe, to show up and do her thing, and be magnetic and radiant, and attract those referrals, inquiries, and abundance into her private practice. So that's my way for getting unstuck in private practice. But of course, I use energy, I use spirituality. There are so many other ways. So if this isn't landing with you, that's totally fine. This video isn't for you then. If it is, and you're feeling stuck at the moment, of course, let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to give you some guidance, and let's get you unstuck today and back on track. Okay, thanks so much for watching another video. Have a really successful day today, and a really connected day too. Bye.